Let's look at assignment operators. Okay, so generally, so assignment operators. So what does it mean like assignment operator? So it is we are trying to assign a value to a variable. So mainly this is used to assign a value to a variable. So generally we equal to is a one operator that is used to assign a value. So yeah, so equal to the first assignment operator. So how we can use, we already saw like variables and assigning a value to a variable. Like well equal to 10. So here using equal to, we are assigning a value to a variable. And we can also do like int value2 equal to value. So here in this case, this will become the value, not the variable. I mean, when you say variable after the assignment, that refers to the value corresponding to that variable. If you say anything before equal to, that will become a variable name. So that is the syntax of Java programming, like in any other programming also. So when you assign a variable to a variable, that means the right hand side will be the value and left hand side will be the variable name. So that is how it is. You can print both value and also value 2. You can see what it returns. So it returns 10 10 because this right hand side will be the value of that variable and left hand is the variable name. So this is basic example of equal to, and you can assign like this, like it's not just one value or variable. You can add complex expression. We call it as expression. Expression is a combination of operators and variables, and it should have properly structured because so in this case this multiplication will return a value, so that value and this variable, so that is how it is performed. We can see that, yeah, how it calculates by the processor, like by Java program. Okay, yeah, so this is one assignment variable operator. So next one is plus equal to. So plus equal to will do like example x plus 3. So it will do x equal to x plus 3. So we already have x as 10. For example, if we delete this, or we'll just comment this. Now we have x and x equal to 3. Now if we print, so print x, what it will do, it will, this means x equal to x plus 3. So it is printing 13 because this is a short notation. We can do like this also, no need to go for short notation in the early time. Once you are confident with the coding concepts, then you can use short notations, but it is more readable. This reduces the space and like processing time if you do this. Okay, yeah. So like this, we have different assignment operators. So this is, I think, left shift, right shift. There is a concept called left shift, right shift. So this is a bitwise operators. Uh, I'm not covering this. You can, yeah, you can try to understand and experiment these operators. So, okay. And comparison operators. So comparison operators is when we want, like suppose, okay, comparison operator means we want to compare the values. So in that case, we want the comparison operators. Like I want to compare is these two are equal. In that case, we can use comparison. So equal to means both are equal or not. Both not equal to means both are not equal or not. So whether the first value is greater than the second value, whether the first value is less than the second value. So greater than or equal to, so less than or equal to. Okay, let's take an example. Suppose marks. Suppose my marks are 65. Okay, so I want to check marks are equal to 65. Okay, what logic like comparison operators returns Boolean value. Okay, so that is important to understand. This is a very important concept. Like comparison operators are important. That's meant like everything is important. So comparison operators, uh, yeah, assignment operators just assign the value to another variable, or it will directly print. Yeah, mainly it will assign value to a variable. And arithmetic operators, it will return again integer or like whatever operation we do between those data types, that corresponding data type will be written. And comparison operators, so it will return boolean, like it is a kind of a decision we are making. So whether we are checking yes or no, it will return yes or no, true or false. So marks equal to 65, yes. So it's not really yes, it will return true as per Java. Like as per Java, this will return true. We can also print, we can also try 66. Okay, this will return false because it is not equal to 66. You can see here. And we can also try not equal to. So this will return false because it's not 65. Yeah, it is 65, that's why it is false. Yeah, and not equal to. Here you can see marks is a variable, but in this case, the value assigned to this variable will be used in this, like in this check. So we are checking marks means we are putting a value here. I mean, it internally refers to the value corresponding to that variable. It's not a assignment operator, because assignment means when a variable is declared, or like when you say x equal to x. I mean, so here this is assignment, but here it is not assignment. When you say equal to, or like when you apply comparison operator, that case it will treat as a value. When you say assignment operators, then it will treat as a left hand side will be the variable, right hand side will be the value. Okay. Yeah. So this case it will be true. So similarly, we can apply to check it is greater than, less than. I think these are basic operators you can also see in calculator or any when you basic mathematics also you can see these. So you are aware, I guess. So these are somewhat you can just try to understand these four. I, yeah. Okay. Then is the logical operators. Logical operators is when you apply comparison operators between two comparison operators. Suppose so here you have to specify, okay, you need to define, okay, and okay, here we are saying unknown means unknown is a logical operator. So logical operator unknown. Okay, let's cut the logical operators table. Okay, so how it works? Okay, so basically you will, like and so when zero means false, 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 true, true, false. And when you apply AND operation here, the logical AND is this one, and this is the result. Anyway, we know like comparison operator will give the boolean, and here also it will give boolean. So when you say AND, so it means true, true will become true, false, true becomes false, false, false become false, and true, false becomes false. So that is how the logical operators works, and this is mainly for AND. And similarly for OR also we can. This is logical and a logical OR. Okay, so we can say OR. If it is true, true, true. If at least one is true, then it will become true in logical OR. In logical and both should be true, then only it will become true. Otherwise, it will false. So this is when we want to check multiple conditions together, and based on our requirement, whether we want all conditions to be successful, like true, or at least one is true. This is mainly used in like in complex programs when you write. These are small concepts, but very significant usage we have. We will come to that in the next sessions. But for now, you need to understand what is the use case of different types of operators. Okay, logical OR is at least one is true, it will become true. If both are false means false. So that is a concept for logical operators. And not. So not is simple, like so not will give the opposite result of that. That means so if you give marks equal to true, let's take this, and we'll also take this, and we will keep or. Okay, and here we put not of. Okay, now let's see what it will return. Okay, can you guess? So here marks equal to 65, it is true, but it is false. So true and then false. What it will return? It will return false. When you take here, same, but here it is or. So that means true or false means it will become true. At least one is true. That is it will. And in this case, not of true. It means it will return opposite of the result. So it will become false. So let's see our result is also matching. So false, true, false. So false, true, false. That is what we just calculated. Like, so that is how the logical operators works. So I hope it is useful. Yeah, you can, yeah, you try practice of these concepts again so that you will remember. So basically, arithmetic operators, it will perform the operations between variables or values, and it will return the same data type or different data type based on the operation. And we saw example of calculating the interest amount and sum of principal and interest using a basic arithmetic operators. And then we saw about assignment operators. So this is like assign a value to a variable. So we can assign a variable, like when you assign a value, it will assign the value. If you put a variable, so it will take the value assigned to that variable and assign to that. And you can put expressions also, like we will talk about expressions, like we will get to know in the following sessions, but for now it's okay. And then comparison operators. So mainly we want to take a, like decisions, or in that cases we can use comparison operators. So this is the operator, like equal to, like both are equals or not equals. So there are different operators we can explore. And then logical operators, this is to mainly when we have multiple comparisons and we want to take decisions based on different like combination. And is used when all conditions should match. In that case, we can go for and. So like that we can use this and is between Boolean operators. So we can simply say like true and untrue. So in simple terms, like, so this is also a valid expression. So here the logical operators apply between Boolean values in other words. So true and true is true. So when you say false and true, it will become false. So that is how it works. So in this case, the result of this comparison is the Boolean, and this also Boolean. So between these two, we are applying the logical operator. Okay, yeah, that's all about operators. You can explore and try like how it works and all. Yeah, yeah, that's all for this session.